Sagarmatha Sambaad is beginning from today. Just yesterday, I had a talk, an enlightening conversation with Nimanur Buserpa, President of the Nepal Mountaineering Association. I had an audio conversation and I present to you the gist of that conversation. First of all, I request you to listen to this program, to watch this, to ponder over this, comment on our presentation, and press that like button. Subscribe to our channel also, and press that like button if it touches your hearts and minds. We are trying to promote citizen journalism. We are trying to be your true voice. So every support counts. Do support us by subscribing to this channel, commenting on our presentation, and pressing that like button. So let's begin today's program. This is a gist of the conversation that I had with Nimanur Buserpa, President of the Nepal Mountaineering Association. Global dialogue with pressing local concerns. Sagarmatha Sambaad that is taking place from May 16th till May 18th will see, in particular, experts on global warming attending, along with some other local stakeholders working on the environment front. For the inaugural ceremony of the Sambaad, the Mountaineering Association, the Nepal Mountaineering Association, has also received an invite from the government. This is a good initiative and we expect the outcome to be as good. The government, though, has not held much consultations regarding issues related to the mountains, including mountaineering, in the lead up to the conclave. Climate change and global warming, they have taken a huge toll on the Himalayas, and we expect the government to talk about the impact emanating from beyond our national borders, to talk about the losses we have incurred and financial compensation that we deserve. At the same time, we are ready to lessen the losses resulting from our side. For lessening the losses, we need more trained human resources. For the last 40 years or so, the NMA, that is the Nepal Mountaineering Association, has been contributing to this field. We have been operating by making the most of a limited budget. The government should positively recognize this contribution and scale up support to enable us to produce trained human resources in increasing numbers. Despite several constraints, we have been working to keep the mountains clean. That is what NMA President Sherpa says. We have been conducting cleanup campaigns on a regular basis. If the government supports acts like these, we can definitely deliver more. A positive evaluation of our work will enable us to do more in a more systematic manner. A tougher climbing regime. Climbing mountains is a risky mission indeed. Our focus is on conducting successful mountaineering expeditions and bringing the mountaineers back from the peak safe and sound. For that to happen, the aspiring climbers have to be trained. They need to have received some professional training. That is a given. Most of the 8,000ers are in Nepal, so it is natural for a large number of climbers to come to Nepal. Instead of trying 8,000ers straight away, what the aspiring climbers can and should do is try low altitude peaks. That way, they can receive a kind of training that will make them that will make them gradually capable of climbing 8,000ers, while this approach will also help promote smaller Himalayas at the same time. The NMA supports any legislation allowing only trained mountaineers to attempt the 8,000ers. Earlier, there was a provision allowing only certified mountaineers from different countries to climb the mountains in Nepal. Only members of alpine clubs of respective countries could attempt to scale those mountains. There was this provision. Only such climbers who had received permission, some sort of certifications from respective uh, alpine clubs of their countries, only they could just apply for a permission to climb mountains based in Nepal. That provision existed according to Sherpa about 30 years ago. But that provision was obviously discontinued, I guess, about 25, 30 years ago. There's a need to give continuity to this arrangement. Why? This is because a death of any untrained mountaineer gives us bad publicity, apart from causing an irreparable loss of life. Such an arrangement is in the interest of the climber. It is not only in the interest of the climber, it is in our national interest also. It is in our it is in the interest of tourism industry. It is in the interest of Nepal as a whole also. Last year, the government nominally increased mountaineering fees after about 15 years. Other sectors have also been witnessing price escalations, so this move is not exceptional. Let's continue with the presentation after a short break. The new fee regime that comes with a certain hike in mountaineering fees takes effect from this autumn. A letdown. Let's talk about a letdown also. What is the letdown? I'll just come back to you in a moment. The letdown. Climate change has been affecting a fragile environment. Climate change has been affecting a fragile environment in the mountains and much beyond. It has been affecting lives and livelihoods, with farmers bearing one of the severest brunt of the phenomenon, along with people working in the mountaineering sector. Drying up of freshwater sources has been affecting a large chunk of humanity. For strengthening and empowering this sector further, the government should positively evaluate the contributions of the NMA and come up with and implement policies that enable it to promote mountain tourism and bring increased benefits to the country. At the same time, higher authorities should make appropriate changes in relevant acts for empowering the NMA so that it can contribute more, not just only to the mountaineering, but to the national economy as a whole. Having said this, I don't think the government's policies and programs for the fiscal year 2025-26 have incorporated these concerns of ours. That is what NMA President Nima Nurbu Sherpa maintains. With this, we have come to the end of this program. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.